Hey guys, Danny Shea in the afternoon, wearing my adventure shirt. I guess I should be careful what I ask for. What kind of adventure do I want? You know how I say, buckle up, it's gonna be a rough ride? Well, I think we also may need to get some air sick bags. It's gonna be wild. So, I've just been getting some, hi baby, little hummingbird out my window. Sometimes he'll just come and sit right in front of me. Anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say. It was really good. It was really good. So anyway, I got a phone call from a friend of mine. Oh, let me back up. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for watching. It really, 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 really means a lot to me. So thank you all. And I just love the community that we got going with all the tarot readers. It's awesome. I appreciate all your comments. I read every one of them. If I miss one, sometimes I'm reading on my tablet, sometimes I'm reading on my computer, sometimes I'm on the TV screen or whatever, and I go, oh, I need to comment on that, and then it disappears. I don't know where it goes. Anyway, I do appreciate you. I do appreciate your comments, and I love the fact that everybody's kind of keeping it, on the positive side. And I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. And one of the first things I want to read on here is we got to come together. And I want to know, is the new administration going to heal some of this divisiveness that we have going on? Because I've never felt it so bad, ever. A friend of mine said, I've got a Trump supporter and I've known this person for 20 years and we can't even talk anymore. And I don't know if this person is ever going to be my friend again. That's horrible. We're united. The United States, not the divided states. We got to figure it out. And if one group doesn't, then we as light workers need to, my opinion. And if you don't, I'm going to beat you over the head with the Ace of Clubs. Ace of Wands. Why did I say clubs? Ace of Clubs. Because in this deck, it's the club. All right, let's move on. Is the new administration going to get us to become united versus divided? This isn't going to be overnight. Is it going to make us united? Let's drop it down, take a look, see what I get. Ah, Queen of Cups, thank you. Is crossed by Judgment. Ten of Swords, the pain at the base. If we stay divided, this pain is there. Behind us, we got the Fool. Above us, the dark of the moon, howling at the moon. Three of Wands, trying to figure out how to do it. Ace of Cups, emotional news starts. There's still people that are being wrapped up and locked in their own castles and not being able to go outside these boundaries. We have a giving and receiving, and the Seven of Pentacles review. And in this deck, you're looking at that Seven of Pentacles, and that tree's not doing so good. And so even though that is money, it's also projects. So from this, I sense it will happen. Let's just keep going with that one just a bit. This kind of crosses that a little bit. So, as much as I hate saying this, I think Trump is still going to be yakking and creating divisiveness as, you know, creating a little castle as we, light workers, not Democrats or Republicans, but as the species tries to find judgment in the Queen of Cups, we still have the shadow information. But we have a new emotional start happening. Let's see what's at the base of the... We've got it. It's going to take work. We're going to hear things that are new information that's going to be coming out, that's going to help us come together as one people, and we're going to leave the hurt behind as we move forward. So it's not easy. It's not easy, but that is so promising. These two cards in the center, so promising. The Queen of Chalices and Judgment. These other cards, saying it needs a little work. And I'm okay with, I'm okay with work. I'm not okay with hating people. Me don't like. So, the other thing I wanted to read on is the post office. And I read on it before, and I think it's going to be okay. At least that's what I read before. But this guy DeVoy, I don't think he knew what he was getting in for. I don't know what past experience he has, but let's just ask, does he know how much legal trouble is he getting into? Let's ask that. How much legal trouble is he getting into? The boy. Boy, how much trouble you getting into, boy? I heard a lot. Okay, drop it down. Take a look. Y'all see that? Okay. Ace of Pentacles, new starts, new financial beginnings, crossed by the Nine of Wands. His hands are kind of tied. He's feeling a little restrictive about this, giving and receiving. An emotional choice that in this deck kind of brings rebirth. Movement card, the Chariot. Seven of Wands. He's got a battle on his hands. How much trouble does... Sorry, I'm moving my table all around. How much trouble does he know how much trouble he's in? Let's just keep going. I don't think he does. Whew. I pulled this card and I go, that looks like a prison. So, there's this new beginnings, new financial starts being crossed by the battle. So is this him taking the post office job a couple of months ago? And I think he had this blind, this emotional choice. What do I do this? Do I do that? What do I do? Maybe Trump offered him a couple of different things. And because he knows money, and there was some... maybe he's got some outstanding debt to Trump, and I just heard yes. but he's going to be moving on because he's got some harsh truth coming at him. It may be a little slower than we want it to be, but with the Star of Hope and the Four of Pentacles, I'm just seeing that whatever he did is going to be coming to light, and he is going to end up in a little self-imposed cage. So, how is this going to affect the election, what he's doing? I'm getting a sense that, and I heard that Bezos is going to step in and do something. He's the guy, you know, he's got so much going on with Amazon, and he uses the post office so much for that. So, let's just pull 3 cards on Bezos. What is he going to do? Is he going to step in and help out the post office some way? Let me pull this up a little bit. A little tight. No, I'm not a little tight. I'm just letting you know, I'm loose as a goose. The tripod was, never mind. Okay. Bezos. These guys that create these monster corporations, they probably think a little different than you and I. Unless you're Elon Musk. I mean, those guys, I mean, how do they come up with this stuff? They just keep coming up. So, he must be thinking about this. Bezos, is he going to come up with a plan? Is he going to come up with something to kind of get the post office away from this nincompoop? Somebody said nincompoop in the comments. Nincompoop. And I have not heard that term in a long, long time. Nincompoop. Good word. It's fun to say, too. Try it with me. Ready? Nincompoop. There's only 2 people that went along with me. Guys got to play along. All right. Jeff Bezos here. 3 cards. What are you going to do? You got a plan? You're going to step in? You're going to do something? Ooh. Yes. So, boom. Tower. Is he going to blow it up and say, let's create something? It's kind of a slow and steady. He's just gonna, I mean, these 2 cards to me do not go together very well. This is big boom, and this is a kind of a slower plan, but it's got a lot of strength to it. And Queen of Pentacles. Going, is he putting a woman in charge of his plan to get things going, or is that just the comfort? And this is what I'm hearing. Yes, it's the comfort in the security that we're going to have a postal service that will be able to deliver and keep the election on track. So let us talk about the election. Will the post office be able to deliver accurate results? Will the post office be able to deliver accurate election results? I'm hearing Trump is still going to get in the way. Moving. Okay, yeah, god dang it. Yeah. So, can you all see that? Yeah, there is going to be movement. This King of Pentacles is Trump. But look who that is. That was the card I just pulled for Bezos with his plan. So, it's not going to be as smooth as we want it to be. But this card tells me yes. We just have to keep on top of it. Just have to keep on top of it. Alrighty. Where am I? 16 minutes. Okay. Let's talk about... One second. Okay, so let's talk about the Biden-Harris ticket. Biden-Harris ticket. Give me the 411. What's happening with the Biden-Harris ticket? How are they dealing? They're working well together. But how is this? How are they doing against Trump? What are they doing? Biden-Harris, what's going on? What's going on? Justice. Being crossed by? Oh, there's that club. News. Big news just coming out of the sky. I'm going to kind of beat you over the head with it. With the base of the cup is the 10 of cups, which is people celebrating, going woohoo. And the past is, there's that lion, slow moving lion, bringing us news. Took a long time for Harris to be on the ticket. The top of the reading, wish card, 9 of cups, and in the near future, strength. All right, so let me just kind of go over here what we got. So we have justice. So this is a good ticket, and certainly Kamala has justice. She brings that to the table. She also brings a pretty big stick. You know, it's going to be really fun to watch Trump and company try to pick her apart. Well, now he's saying she's not born here. Oh, God. Yeah, how did that work for you in Obama's case anyway? Jeez, it's unbelievable. But there's going to be a celebration. In the past, it was just a little slow moving. It feels like it's going to be moving a little faster now. But it's going to take a lot of strength to get the wishes that we want. So let's just keep going with this. Yeah, 10 of Wands. And in this card, in this deck, the 10 of Wands, the wands are on his back. He's got them on the back. And it's interesting. They're pretty well organized in this deck, but they're protecting his back. So things are going to, they got to watch their back. Because I think Team Trump is going to just be throwing all sorts of crap at him. 4 Pentacles. I see them still kind of laying low a little bit. Not really getting out there much. Or maybe that's the president saying, yeah, they're hiding in their whatever. And they don't have to do much. If they just, like, let Trump flap his gums, he's just going to sink himself. Hopes and fears, the Hermit. This is an introspective card, but it's also one looking for the truth, going inside oneself. It's kind of like interesting. Those two cards are very similar. And the possible final outcome, start of a new journey. Moving on to calmer waters. Boy, we can use that. What's at the base? Moving on. Hierophant, Three of Swords, and the Apprentice card, Three of Pentacles. I don't know. The government is moving on from the heartbreak that the Apprentice created. Dang, I'm good. You know, I really think that's it. I think that's it. All right. So, I don't see it as like smooth, smooth, smooth. I don't see it as really rough and rocky, which kind of surprises me because I feel like it might be a little rough and rocky. And if that's the case, I mean, let's set our intentions right. Still that Lionsgate portal. Let's set our intentions so that it is smooth and that it's not rocky. I still have my air sick bag next to the bed, just in case. Just in case. I went and bought an AED machine when I was diving as part of my rescue package. And I go, I hope this is a $1,500 item I never, ever, ever have to use. So far, so good. Happy to just let that sit in the box. I have it if I need it. Let's look into Trump-Pence. I'm going to switch decks. Trump-Pence. Where are we? 23. Trump-Pence. Trump-Pence. Talk to us about the Trump-Pence ticket. They're jumpy. I keep seeing the post office. Trump-Pence. They want to go back. They want to go back in time. I don't think they're happy with this. Yeah, I don't think they are. Can you all see that? Kick that down just a little bit. Okay. Six of Cups crossed by the Queen of Coins. Loss. Five of Cups. King of Coins. Well, that's him. We got King of Swords. Wow. Seven of Swords. Let's just keep going. Okay. He really, really wants to go back. And he's campaigning like it's 2016, name calling and doing all that stuff. He's got the Queen of Coins crossing him. So he's got this female energy. It's not Kamala, but there's another female energy that's crossing him. We'll get to that in a minute. We have loss, storm clouds at the base. Here he is in the past thinking he's all that. He's got some legal issues ahead of him on top of him with the Seven of Swords. He's trying to be the thief in the night and taking something that isn't his and leaving the camp undefended. Well, with little defense. The Four Swords is they're hurting. There's something going on that they're hurting. This is Trump-Pence, so it's the team that's hurting. I wonder if their money is running low. And here you got the devil again. External influences, and he's just going to be throwing more of this crap out. Hopes and fears, strength. We just had that with the Biden-Harris ticket. So the fear is the strength that the Democrats are bringing. And it's karmic. Wheel of Fortune. It's spinning. And it's not karmic for them to stay where they are. When you get the Wheel of Fortune, it means things are always spinning. 1 minute you're on top, the next minute you're on the bottom. So if he thinks he's on top, he's got to be careful because he'll be on the bottom. And that's the ticket. Where, oh yeah, we're winning. No, we're not. You know, so he keeps saying he's winning. Let's pull some on this Wheel of Fortune. It is a completion card, though. Just want to pull Wheel of Fortune. I'm just going to leave it there. That didn't feel good. All right. All right. 28 minutes. So, I don't think Trump-Pence team feels so good right now. Let's pull an oracle to leave this reading, just to be on a good vibe. Right, good vibe. What's the oracle to say bye-bye? What's the oracle to say bye-bye? What's the oracle that we leave with this one here? Upper world. Take time to meditate, to get in touch with our guides, be at peace. Don't let the middle world, which is the world we live in, dictate how we're feeling, how we're moving through. It's the bigger picture that needs to unfold for us. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you all.